Hi, I'm Tom, and this is Late Night with Adult Game Reviews.
So, how are you doing?
I'm just kidding. I have a cold. The only nice thing of having a cold is it feels like my voice drops an octave. This week, I took a look at the in-development visual novel Leaving DNA by Impious Monk, which was just released to Steam in March. It's been a while since I played a VN that actually had a good mystery. Did we finally get one here? Let's find out. But first, like the video if you like it and subscribe if you aren't. As a bonus, the Impious Monk sent me an extra key to give away. So if you want to enter the giveaway, here's how to enter. 1. Be 18+. 2. Comment down below with the hashtag LeavingDNA. I'll pick the winner at random next week, so keep an eye out and see if I comment beneath your entry. Good luck to everybody. So I have loved mysteries ever since I saw Silence of the Lambs when I was a little kid.
I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Besides some very weird nightmares, I thought how cool would it be to be an FBI agent and track down serial killers. Leaving DNA may give you a little bit of a taste of that, but I'm not going to ruin anything for you, so you'll have to find out the rest yourself. You play the MC, who is an assistant district attorney. You have been an ADA for about 10 years. The first thing I noticed was, what kind of gear are you on, bro? Your childhood friend Jamie just started at your office, who has grown up a lot since knowing her when she was a little kid. Your father went MIA when you were young, and your mother died when you were 6, so you jumped around foster homes until you finally found a stable environment. You were brought into a case where you're supposed to find some army buddies of your father who have may also killed a woman or two. Right now there are only 3 chapters released, but it took me about 8-ish hours to finish what was there. It's supposedly halfway done right now, which already blows Westview Academy out of the water for content. Alright, let's get into the review. I'm going to start with the cons this time. The first half of chapter 1 was just a ton of story dump. You learn a ton about your situation and yourself, who just happens to be a closed off loner. But you know, you're trying to get better. This dragged a bit. I streamed the beginning of Leaving DNA on my Discord and I got bored early on. There was also a really weird tone shift when you're at dinner with your colleagues and have the opportunity to go on a rant about a very taboo topic, but one that is pretty common in these types of games.
And you help your landlady carry out her garbage.
It felt weird and not sure if it was beneficial. I think it just kind of killed the mood of the scene, which you never know might have been actually intentional by the developer. I'm not sure. Early on, the renders could look a bit goofy as well. Like when you run into a gang at the beginning, something doesn't quite look right.
Is this weird or is it just me?
Lastly, there's minimal lewd content. It's not zero, but it's pretty darn close. Kind of reminded me of Summer's Gone. There was sporadic music and sound effects, but it didn't actually pop in all the time, so sometimes the game could be silent. However, these are the only issues I had with Leaving DNA. This VN is great. The writing is fantastic. There's enough emotional scenes to help you connect with all the characters. Now, they aren't CC from Leap of Faith emotional, but pretty good. They consistently set the tone from little animations and character poses to really highlight how each character feels. The characters and the love interests were really good. I love Jamie, and then I was introduced to a bunch of others, and I liked them as well. It really made it difficult for me to choose one love interest. Jamie, Emmeline, Melina are all different and likable. Melina is that crazy girl that I just can't seem to stay away from. Emmeline is the cute, sweet blonde, and Jamie is your adorable genius redhead. I think I liked Agavani the least, but even she wasn't bad. Now, the real draw was the mystery. It felt like we were in a Law and Order episode. You weren't a cop, but you team up with Agavani to investigate your father and a murder or two. The story was engaging, and it kept me invested the whole time. When you finally get to the end of chapter 3, there's a huge twist that I thoroughly enjoyed, even if you likely can kind of guess some aspects of it. So it's safe to say that I absolutely loved Leaving DNA. I'm really excited to see what happens next. The nice thing is that the Impious Monk has a free demo up there for anyone to try. I don't think I really got into Leaving DNA until the middle of chapter 1, so be aware that the game is a bit of a slow burn, choosing to focus on character development of the MC and you slowly connecting with others. So even in early access, this is a play for me. It's a fun mystery where you play up to the end of chapter 3 and it was pretty satisfying. The lack of romance scenes may turn some people off, and that's fair, but I thought it was completely worth it. If you're interested in entering the contest, please comment with Leaving DNA down below. I want to thank all my backers. Also, I appreciate you making it this far in the video with my voice like this. Thank you all. If you haven't seen my live tier list, you can check that out right here. Thanks again. Until next time.